Clearing data stored in browsers. Data may be stored in temporary internet files, cookies, usernames, passwords, browsing history, download history, favorites, and data from forms. If this information falls into the wrong hands, it would result in the loss of our privacy and may also result in an unsecured situation. To preserve our privacy and ensure that our browsing is always secure, we should regularly delete the data stored in our browsers. Follow the steps given below to clear the data stored in the Internet Explorer browser. Open the Internet Explorer browser. From the main menu, click on the Tools tab followed by the Delete Browsing History option as shown in the figure. As can be seen in the figure, there are different types of data that is stored in our browsers. We can now choose which data to clear and which data to retain in our browsers. Favorites are sites which you visit very often. Ensure that the checkbox labeled Preserve Favorites website data is checked if you do not want to clear the data and files related to your favorite sites from your browser. Whenever we visit a web page, the files used on this page are downloaded and stored on the computer. This ensures that the next time we access the same page, the files are loaded faster. Make sure that the checkbox labeled Temporary Internet Files and Website Files is ticked to clear out this data. Most websites store our personal information on our computers, enabling them to quickly recognize us when we visit them again. Note that this might not be good for us. Click on the checkbox labeled Cookies and Website Data to clear out all cookies and website data that is stored in the browser. The history of all websites you have visited is stored in the browser. If you wish to clear the history of the websites you have visited, click on this checkbox. The list of files that you have downloaded from the internet is stored in the download history. Ensure that this checkbox is ticked in case you wish to clear the record of all the files that you have downloaded from the internet. While filling forms on the internet, you may have sometimes chosen to store the form data and passwords in the browser. This allows the browser to autofill certain form fields quickly. However, certain people can misuse this data and cause harm to you. To clear out this data, make sure that the next two checkboxes labeled Form Data and Password respectively are ticked. The next checkbox titled Tracking Protection, Active X Filtering and Do Not Track lets you protect yourself from sites that wish to track your browsing habits. Once you have checked all the required boxes, click on the Delete button. The selected data will be deleted and you can continue to have a safe browsing session. Okay students, let us take a recap. A blog is a combination of words. Weblog. A blog is a frequently updated online personal journal or diary where a person can log, write or post information related to his interest or activities, express his ideas or opinions, or share his knowledge through writing. The person who writes a blog is called a blogger. An internet connection is required to publish a blog. A blogger can interact with the readers by answering their questions and regularly updating the contents after readers have given comments related to the page. To write a blog, we need a blogging tool. WordPress is an online open source website or blog creation tool which is versatile and simplest to use. It offers both paid and free service. Blogs contain text and pictures, but videos and even audios can also be added to give more information. When a blog is ready, we have to host the blog and select a domain name. The computer where your blog is stored is called the host, or you can buy space from other computer called the server. The host computer assigns a domain name. Domain name is the address of your blog which the user types on the browser to see your blog. It is also called URL, Uniform Resource Locator. DNS is an internet service that translates domain names into IP, Internet Protocol, and enables communication between your computer and the server so that anyone can find your blog on the internet by typing the domain name. The blogger can add photos, videos to the blog using the options available in WordPress. A blogger can also add pictures, videos from Google if they have a valid Google account. The reader can also comment on the blog in the contact form available at the end of the post. However, new fields can also be added to the contact form. The blogger can add links to the blog post, embed videos into the blog post when you use the free option from WordPress. Clicking on the Published under the Status section will display a calendar and allow you to change the date of publishing. The Configure section allows to personalize the blog as per the requirement. The Sharing button allows you to use various social media to share your blog contents. Plugins are used to add more features to your blog site. Offline blog editors are the application software that helps you to easily write, edit, spell check and manage the content of your blog without being connected to the internet. Windows Live Writer is the most convenient offline blogging tool, which is widely used and absolutely free to download. Buying and selling of goods and services by electronic means combined with the power of the internet is known as e-commerce. Exchange of information online is known as electronic data interchange. Live reservations are those reservations which are confirmed on the spot. Non-live reservations are those which cannot be confirmed instantly, as they are handled by a third party that acts as an intermediary between the customer and the service provider. To keep information safe, we must use strong passwords as combination of alphanumeric and special characters. Firewalls should be installed in a computer to protect the stored data and not allow the computer to be accessed remotely. Hence, firewall keeps the data safe. To keep the data safe, we must use antivirus and anti-spyware programs. Data encryption is used to data by unauthorized users, hence may be loss of data.